Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. So I have some fun amigurumis to share with you guys and some things to catch you up on what I have been venturing in, and a really amazing weekend that was last week. So a little, I guess a little teaser of what I did last week. I went to a Disney convention, like it's an official Disney convention called D23. They have it down in the Anaheim Convention Center, which is literally across the street from Disneyland. When you're entering the convention, you can see the backside of Cars Land. So yeah, it's official. It's really fun. I love doing that. So I'll talk about that at the end of the video and tell you guys some of what I did, because it was a lot and it was just an amazing weekend. But first, crocheting. So I actually made this really fun octo. I've made this quite a few times before. I got sick and tired of making these because I made so many of them, but it's not the pattern. It's literally, once I make something like 10 times, I don't want to make any more until I really have to want to make it again. And I did. I've made like 10 of these, maybe even 12. I've made so many octos and I loved making them, but then I kind of just got bored of making the same thing over and over. It had nothing to do with the pattern. This is a really fun pattern and I love it, and it comes like, I get a really big octo out of it, and yeah, I really enjoy this. I believe it's by the Left-Handed Crocheter and it's a free pattern, but I'll double check and I'll have the link in the description box. If it's not down there, because sometimes I do forget to put the links, please just let me know. You can comment or email me and I'll send it. Or if you comment, I'll make sure to put it in the link in the description box. But I really love it. It's so cute. For the teal color, I used Mainstays teal. And then the base, the feet, are using a really old Lion brand yarn that I was a little bit nervous using it because this yarn was a little bit thinner than the Mainstays yarn, but just by a little bit. It was still a worsted weight yarn, but just a little bit thinner. I did use pink yarn for the cheeks and black yarn for the smile, and then the eyes were 10mm safety eyes. For everything, of course, I used my 5mm H hook. I always want to say G, but it's an H hook, and I absolutely love that hook. This pattern is so much fun. Of course, it is repetitive. I mean, you have to make 8 feet, and each foot takes me quite a while to make. I don't even want to admit how long it takes me. Let's just say I have to dedicate at least a day, maybe sometimes a day and a half to making the octo, like completing it and putting it all together. But it's so much fun. I really love it. I sewed this one a little differently to where he's kind of looking up, but I really like it. I think you could kind of tell right here the color changes slightly on the yarn. It is still the same skein, so I'm not sure what happened there with their yarn, but you can't really tell in person. You can tell a little bit more in the camera, so I thought I would address that. It kind of happens right along here, but he's so cute and I kind of want to make more, so I think I will be making more of these very soon. But yeah, I love this. I think it's such a cute baby gift. If you have someone that you can give a baby gift to, this is adorable. And of course, you can change the completely make it for a boy or a girl or just a neutral color as well. So I recently completely finished a Pokemon that I showed you guys not too long ago, but I hadn't put felt on the chest. I decided to go ahead and just do crochet chains on the chest, and it took me a little bit of trial and error to figure out how thick I wanted them and how long, but it was easy, you know, in the end. Yeah, I think it came out super cute. I do think if I make this again, which I probably will, I will keep crocheting the chains and just sewing those on, because I didn't have this color felt, but I had this color of yarn. I have quite a bit of like darker blues and it works perfectly. So yeah, he's all finished, and it's Wooper, I believe. It's Wooper is the name of the Pokemon. So super, super cute. I just wanted to update you guys on that progress. Well, that finished object. So that's it for crocheting. I didn't do a lot of crocheting again this week or in the past couple days. I do want to mention though, before I forget, the last 2 videos that I uploaded, where it was the one where I showed the pink bunny and then the one before that, I recorded those 2 videos back to back, like one day and then the next day I recorded the pink bunny video, and I could not get the second video to upload for the life of me. I tried so hard. My computer was just not having it. So even though I recorded the video one day and then the following video the next day, I could not get the second video to upload until maybe like 4 or 5 days in between. So I just wanted to put that out there. It seemed like it was kind of weird because I think I mentioned in the video that, oh, I showed you guys this yesterday. I did record it the day before, but it just did not upload right. So yeah, those are the last 2 videos that I posted. So that's it for crocheting. But if you want to know more about the D23 convention, I will tell you guys a little bit about that. So if you don't know what it is, it's an official Disney convention, like put on by Disney. This is the real thing. It is such an amazing convention. They do it they do it every other year. So it's really fun, and it's so much to look forward to. Honestly, I've gone, this was my 3rd time going. I missed it in 2019, but they were supposed to do it. Wait, it's 2000. I think I missed it. I don't know which year I missed it, but I missed it one year. I did 2017, 2015. Yeah, I think I missed 2019. They were supposed to do it last year, but because of everything that happened, where places were shut down and the virus and stuff, they ended up postponing for 1 year, and they did it this year instead. So we waited 3 years for this last convention, and oh my gosh, it is so much fun. If you are a Disney fanatic, that is the place to be. I tell everyone that is the one weekend, because it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is the one weekend where I would rather be across the street from Disneyland than actually in Disneyland. It's something like no other. Like, it's definitely once in a lifetime. Even if you go back the next year, it's gonna be completely different. They have different shows and they talk about different things. It's so much fun. So some examples of what they have. A big part of the convention are their panels. So they'll have a Marvel and Lucasfilm panel where they're going to talk about all the new things that are going to be coming from the show, like shows and movies in the next few years, and they'll have the stars of those movies come out onto the stage. They have a really famous panel that they do, is called the Princess Panel, and it's so magical, where they have all the living princesses who did voices of the princesses come on stage, and they'll all sing together. So that is really, really cool. Every year they have a Legends ceremony where they give a group of people who have left like their mark on Disney these awards, and they induct them to be Disney Legends now. So there's a panel all about upcoming things in Disney parks, which is a really exciting one. So panels are a huge part of that. Then they'll have like random ones for anniversaries of shows. I think The Simpsons had one, and some Disney Channel shows that I don't watch, so I wasn't crazy about those. Shopping is huge though, because there's a lot of merchandise that you could only buy there, and that sells out really quick. So it is a struggle to try to find things, like if you're trying to find clothes, to try to find your size, it's kind of hard. And there's a lot of just booths, like vendor booths all along the floor in the convention center. And there's like Amazon had a booth, and makeup, like certain makeup store, or not stores, but brands have booths because they're partnered with Disney. ABC had a really cool booth where they were showing like all of their shows, and you can do photo ops with like backgrounds from their shows. They had a really cool one where you could take a picture and they would give you a badge that looked like Grey's Anatomy, so you were like a nurse or a doctor in Grey's Anatomy. And there's so many cool things. They give away a lot of stuff all throughout. If you just have to be kind of in the right place at the right time when they're handing out pins or buttons, stickers, really cool like posters. Yeah, just a lot of fun stuff. Anyways, so that's kind of summing up a little bit of what the convention is. That is literally just a small bit of what the convention is. It is amazing, and I'm going to try to put videos at the end of this video of the convention. I'm not sure if like it's gonna get flagged because of copyright or something, but I'm gonna try to include videos if I think maybe they won't get flagged. We'll see. So things that I did, I went of course Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I absolutely love the Muppets. Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, I love them all so much. And this year, the Muppets had their 30th anniversary for the Christmas Carol. So they had a panel just for that, and Jim Henson's son was there. They had the voice of Gonzo, I believe, and one of the ladies who was the head of costume design, as well as the person who was in charge of the music. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed like learning about behind the scenes of that panel, and I really enjoyed that a lot. Some special surprises happened in that panel where Jodie, I think it's Jodie Foster, hopefully I said that right, maybe it's not, but it's the voice of the Little Mermaid is also in the Muppets Christmas Carol. She's like the love interest of Mr. Scrooge. So she came out and sang the song from the movie that she sings. And I never thought I was going to see the voice of the Little Mermaid live. She was so beautiful and super graceful, and that was such a fun surprise. Then they actually had the Muppets, and the Muppets like performers holding the Muppets come out and sing some of the songs from the Christmas Carol. So that was super unexpected and a really amazing surprise, and I was super glad I waited in line to see that panel. And there was so many people. Like, I knew the Muppets were big, but I did not expect crowds of people waiting in line for that. Then they had another Muppets panel later on, which was a more intimate one. I literally got to be at the front of the stage for that one. And the Muppets are going to have a new show on Disney Plus called Muppets Mayhem. So they had Animal and then two other Muppets, and they were being interviewed by Taj Mowry, I believe is his last name. It's the guy who was in Smart Guy. He used to play TJ Henderson. He was interviewing them because he's going to be in that show too. So that was a lot of fun, and I don't know, it was so amazing. I know I'll never get to experience anything like that again. So I just had so much fun there. I was super blessed. I got to be in the Disney Legends panel because this year they kind of raffled off who would have, you got to pick what shows you wanted to be at, and they would raffle off guaranteed seating. If you didn't get a guaranteed seat, you could still wait in the standby, but there was no guarantee that you would be able to actually enter and be, you know, watching the panel live. So I got guaranteed seating for the Legends panel, which I was so excited about because I recently started watching Grey's Anatomy. I know, it took me forever, but I am really into it. I think I'm on season 4 now, maybe 5, and it's amazing. It's taking me a while to watch it because there are a lot of episodes and they're quite long, but I enjoy it. I'm having a blast watching it, and being honored this year was Patrick Dempsey and the girl who plays Meredith Grey. So that was so exciting that I got to see them in person. Of course, I love Patrick Dempsey also from Enchanted, and they're gonna have a new Enchanted movie. The voices of Olaf, Kristoff, Anna, and Elsa were also there. They all got awards as well and gave speeches, and so did the mom and dad from Blackish. And to finish off that amazing panel, they had the singers, like the actual voices from Encanto, and they sang We Don't Talk About Bruno. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of really unexpected surprises. And then at the end of that panel, they gave us a pin, a pretty cool Mickey Mouse pin that says Mickey 100, because it's the I think it says 100. It's the 100th anniversary of like Disney, I think. So I'll try to find that pin and take a picture. Yeah, I put it away somewhere, so I'll look for it. I kind of have my things from the convention kind of put to a side. I just have a couple things here. This was my lanyard, my Saturday lanyard. I had 3 individual ones, one for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, walking around, I saw Raven Simone from That's So Raven. She had an area where she was taking pictures with people. I wasn't able to get into that. It filled up super, super quick. And then they had a 25th anniversary of Smart Guy, which TJ Henderson was there. And interviewing him was the guy from Holes. The one who, the character Zero was interviewing him. So that was a lot of fun. I actually got into the future of the Disney parks panel as well. And they talked so much about things happening all over all the Disney parks, and there's some really cool things happening. It just made me want to travel and visit all the parks. Like one day, that's a goal. I really want to visit the parks, but we'll see. I mean, I really want to go to Walt Disney World again though, because they have a lot of new stuff. Like their Tron ride is finally opening, I believe, spring of this year. And in that panel, they had the voice of Princess Tiana come out and sing, which was super unexpected. Tiana is actually my favorite Disney princess. I love her so much, and yeah, I know they're making Splash Mountain into a new Tiana ride, so that's why they had that, and it was so exciting, and I was just like, oh my gosh, life cannot get better right now. Right after she sang, it was amazing. Like, they had so many things on the stage, so many people dancing, and just it felt like New Orleans. Then they had like people playing trumpets going down the aisles. It was a lot of fun, and honestly, you just, there's no experience like actually being there. It was amazing. Then they had a lot of different things for that panel because Marvel has Avengers Campus in California Adventure. So now for a limited time, the Hulk is going to be out, so you can take pictures with the Hulk. And the Mandalorian is going to be at the park soon with Baby Yoda on his side. Well, not Baby Yoda, Grogu, but we all call him Baby Yoda. But that was super exciting. So we got to see first looks at that. And then Happy from the Marvel movies, the character that goes by Happy, he came out on the stage as well as the president of Marvel Studios. So that was exciting. There was so much more. Honestly, it was crazy exciting. And they had like at one point a bunch of Disney characters on the stage, and those two were really, really amazing panels to watch. But like the Legend ceremony and the future of the Disney parks were really amazing. But I had so much fun the whole weekend. The convention is only from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And I wish it would be longer than that. But we had to wake up really early because to go to the panels, you have to be down there by like 7 o'clock to make sure you have like a decent seat. And I think we were there earlier, actually, if I recall correctly. So yeah, it was so much fun, and I got a bunch of goodies. I mean, I'm gonna keep this lanyard for like a very, very long time. They gave like really cool stuff, really random stuff. Honestly, this was if you had Disney Plus, they would give you a set of trading cards. This one came with like the Mighty Ducks trading card, and these are thick. I thought they were magnets at first. They probably should have been. This cute one from Inside Out, and then this Dancing with the Stars one, and they're all the same on the back. They say Disney Plus. So this was from the Disney Plus pavilion, the Disney Plus booth. I have a lot of really cool things that I got from the trip. If you guys want, I would be more than happy to do a little haul for you guys and show you guys Some of the things, I did buy a couple things, and then a lot of the stuff was gifted to us. So yeah, it was such an exciting weekend. I just went to grab a couple things, but honestly, there is so much more than just this. So if you guys are interested, again, I can totally do a haul, a proper haul, and show you guys what I got. But this is a button that they gave for Disney Plus Day, which was September 8th. It was Thursday. Really fun. Really exciting. I think it was the 2nd anniversary of Disney Plus. I got this Tamarind Hall mug that I won at I think it was, not sure what channel she's on, but it's the same one that Ryan Seacrest is on in his talk show. But I won this they had a little booth. There's a proper name for it. I literally just said it and I totally forgot. Like not a vendor booth. It was just a little booth that they had. But I won this, and I think it's super cute to use like as a soup mug. So I love this. And actually, Tamarind Hall was the presenter for the Disney Legend ceremony, so I got to see her as well. When we entered the Disney Parks booth, not Disney Parks booth, the Disney Parks panel, they gave us these, and these are like silk. They wanted us, they just gave them to us. They didn't say what to do with them, but Tiana's Bayou Adventure is the name of the new ride. So they wanted us to be like waving these around when Tiana came out and sang her song, and it was so much fun. It was really exciting. I didn't do waving with it because 2 reasons. One of them, I didn't want to block the people behind me from watching. Not that I probably would have, because I'm super short. But I didn't want to be in someone's like way because I was waving. And then the second reason was because I was too busy recording. It was so fun and the time of my life, and I was super busy recording. I made sure to be in the moment and not just looking at my phone screen, but also, you know, making sure to look past my phone screen and just take in the amazing moment. So that was a lot of fun. Super exciting. Lots of amazing memories. The Disney Parks panel gave a lot of really cool things too, so I have those just set to a side. I need to put them away, but let me know if you guys want a haul and I can do that, record that before I put everything in its place. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm still super pumped from an amazing weekend. The only thing that I'm sad about that I just realized after showing this to you guys is I probably cannot put the parts of the videos that I have of Princess Tiana singing, because I'm pretty sure that would get copywritten. But if you guys have time, look up that panel. It was amazing, and honestly, she is so talented. She's super beautiful and her voice is amazing. She deserves to be a Disney princess for sure. But that was my weekend. That was my Disney adventure. I love Disney, and I just, yeah, there's so many memories there. Super nostalgic for me, and I can't wait until D23 convention in 2 years. I will be there. I will be there. Yeah, I think I still have my passes from the last convention that I went to as well. I don't do conventions like any other convention. I just do this one because this one it's official. You know, it's by Disney. They have so many things there. I honestly have gone to other conventions before that weren't Disney, but I didn't like them. It's crazy because a lot of conventions you honestly have to pay to meet like famous people, but for this one it comes with the ticket. So like if I wanted to meet Raven Simone, had I been there earlier, I could have, and the price is included with the ticket. So it's really, really worth it because a lot of celebrities charge like $60 and up to meet them and like have a photo with them, but that's included in these tickets. So yeah, it's hard to get the tickets though. They sell out in like a day. So yeah, keep your eye out in 2 years if you want to go to the convention and grab a ticket. I think I got these maybe at the beginning of the year. I had the tickets for a while, and usually they release it a year before the convention. So in a year from now, usually the ticket is released, and then a year after the ticket is released, it's the convention. So gives you time to plan and ask for days off and stuff. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I was able to explain a little bit of what the convention was. I'm sorry if I like horribly explained it and you were left confused, but look it up if you are interested. There's amazing videos on YouTube of it, I'm sure. But thank you for spending this time with me. I'm actually going to record another video right now. If you guys see in the next video, I'm probably going to be wearing the same shirt because I have some extra time. I'm feeling a little bit chatty and I have some packages that came in that I think would be really fun to share with you guys. So I'm going to do that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Me, you're not only going to laugh a lot, but you're going to shed a few happy tears. $40 in my pocket. And Mickey Mouse came into our lives, giving visual form. Stories have not only given us entertainment, but a kind of wisdom, humor, and understanding that, like all true art, remains imperishable through the ages. But here, maybe I can show you what I mean. Live life to the fullest. Walk with your head above the crowd. 25 miles.
And I'm not, and I'm okay with that. So pick me. Choose me. Love me. What do you think the secret to the success is? The fantastic character, integrity, and compassion, all the things that whoever put us on this planet intended us to be.
And I thought, now that I'm a legend, my daughter Stella is here with me. And last night when I went into her room to tell her to shut down that computer and go to sleep, she was laughing, the most fantastic, deep, deep belly laugh. And I said, what is so funny? And she said, Blackish. And I said, what is it about Blackish that you love so much? And she said, it's so relatable, Mom. So that's the power of storytelling. The power of, so Stella also, so now.
Inspiring. And we really just sort of enjoyed the moment while it lasted. One door closes, another door opens.
Some great advice before I left Maine. Never forget where you come from, and I think that's an important thing. And I will say the same here for Disney. I have had such success with this company. It's been remarkable. And to be able to do this work, number one, to be a working actor, we're fortunate. And to have people see your work is even more fortunate. And to be able to use that for something that's very positive especially in the world we live in right now. You see and you can feel from these images what happens when we come together as a community, how we work together, how we to see them growing and thriving is the greatest reward. And the beautiful thing about the essence of Disney is that family and of those values. So with this, I accept it with humility and gratefulness, and I hope I'm back here 30 more years. Thank you, and have a great day, and thank you for listening.
Welcome back, Anthony Anderson.
I'm your guest host for the night, Anthony Anderson.
You are so multi-talented.
You know, it has been said that if your dreams don't frighten you, you're not dreaming big enough. So Disney has inspired me, and I hope it continues to inspire us all to dream larger than life. You know, I have my family here today. I have my brother.
She is joyful because she is embodying the fullness of her own life. I think it is about time that our industry and our world wake up to.
You'll have to say, after all these years, I was at Disneyland recently, Space Mountain is still the ride. The Star Wars ride blew me away, but then I went to Space Mountain and I was like, it's still the one. Anyway, thank you so much.
The optimistic, bright-spirited, award-winning, multi-talented, and did we mention
I would also like to say thank you to everyone at Disney for this award, and I would also like to say I'm sorry to every parent who has had to listen to Frozen and the Loop. I feel you, I see you, I am you, I get it. Growing up...
God, I love you, Disney fans. Thank you all for being here today. I'm going to speak from the heart. It's such a huge honor and privilege, and by heart I mean teleprompter, to be here today to receive this incredible recognition. There's nothing like having a reason to put on a suit when it's 158 degrees outside. I love you, Ava! That was my daughter. Behind closed doors, I've always referred to myself as the Angela Lansbury of my generation. And I thank you for finally making it official. Knowing that as a legend, I have nothing left in this life to accomplish. Like Sir Ben Kingsley and Dame Judi Dench before me, I will heretofore ask to be formally recognized by my peers and my fans as Disney legend Josh Gad. This corporate knighthood will be worn as a way to not only further my own status, but hopefully get me priority lane access on all Disney theme park rides. And while I know that this honor is most likely a polite way of Disney letting us know that a Frozen live-action film is in the works with Millie Bobby Brown and Zendaya as the beloved sisters from Arendelle and Jacob Tremblay as Olaf, none of that matters because all of my insurance, car registration, and doctor forms will now have Disney legend as a prefix.
Though that this is a dream come true for me, but dreams don't happen in isolation, and they happen with incredible minds and talent like Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck and Peter Del Vecchio and
to introduce this powerful moment, accepting the honor for Disney legend Chadwick Boseman, his brother, Derek Boseman.
Will be proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. Why?
love Friends. Okay. Surprise! Can I just say that I feel your pain about having a song cut from a film? Because, can I just say that Jeffrey Katzenberg almost cut part of your world? So, because a child dropped their popcorn bucket. So, for you guys, it was kids had to go potty, and for me, it was a popcorn bucket with a very fastidious little 4-year-old picking up every kernel. So, anyways, thank you, Jeffrey Katzenberg, for not letting me lose my job for the last 36 years. So, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, to use a little animal's room.
Right.
You know.
The little drummer's room.
That's right. The little drummer's room.
Hey, when you gotta go, right?
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So guys.
Yeah.
Any final words before we go?
Oh, let's see. Well, be groovy.
Yeah.
And we love you.
Yeah. That's right.
Glad to be here. We're all back at the D23 Expo. You're all doing good? I know there's a lot of you walking out on the floor and saying hello. I love spending time. What a way to stage there and see that all come to life. You're a huge Disney Parks fan.
Yes.
I know you're obviously a huge Star Wars fan. You talked about some cool stuff yesterday.
I'm looking for someone. Was told to meet at Oga's Cantina.
All right. Hey, it looks like you got a little friend there.
All right, kid. Let's go find this friend. And a snack.
Safe journeys, Mando. It's good to see you.
This is the way.
This is the way.
With these two guys at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge inside Disneyland starting in mid-November. So just a few weeks away. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for everything.
Thank you so much. Thank all of you.
Well, to help answer that, I've invited another special guest. Everyone, please welcome the president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige.
everybody. It's Kevin Feige. Good seeing you again.
It's Kevin Feige. I was backstage with Jordan Fisher a second ago, and we bumped into, actually, he hadn't met me before. I said, this is Kevin Feige. Jordan was having a tough time breathing up here. All right, first things first.
I'm watching the live stream. This is amazing. But I have one suggestion, just off to the side. You know, Avengers Campus is incredible. And I'm just asking you, maybe suggesting that you expand the palette a little bit. You got red and blue, you got red and gold, you got black and silver. I'm just saying you might need a little color. How about a little green?
Villains, and we want more of the land. We want more of the land to play in too. You know, Kevin, you spun fans into a frenzy this summer when you announced the multiverse saga of films coming our way. And I know everybody went crazy. And then you gave us even more amazing intel yesterday when you were up on the stage here. And that's why I'm thinking that maybe we should give our D23 fans here a preview of our plans for the parks.
Well, sure. We're bringing the multiverse to the movies, as you know. We're bringing the multiverse to our series on Disney+, and now we're bringing the multiverse to Avengers Campus.
That's right. And as you heard, as Bob shared on Friday, we are expanding Avengers Campus here in California. And our creative teams they've been talking about a third attraction from the beginning here. But when you filled us in on the multiverse, that sent us back to the drawing board for what this could mean to our land. And now, working with your team, Imagineers have come up with a concept that is entirely new. So, Kevin, we've got all of our biggest fans here in the room with us today. What can you tell us about the story and its new experience?
Well, you know, the fun thing about Marvel is the characters, all of the time. And with the multiverse at Avengers Campus, you're going to be able to do that. And in this new attraction, you're going to be able to battle alongside all the Avengers against all the foes from anywhere, from every win that you can possibly imagine. And
you are cute, Lita Bell. And as you can see, she's always looking for another mystery to solve. And while she continues to live in our parks in Asia,